The Duggar family has long been known for its strict courtship rules, closely supervised relationships, and traditional values. But in a stunning twist no one saw coming, 18-year-old Johannah Duggar has allegedly secretly tied the knot with a man named Sam, without the usual public courtship or family announcement. Fans are stunned, insiders are whispering, and Jim Bob Duggar's reported reaction? Nothing short of explosive. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those unfamiliar with Johannah, she's the 16th child of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, and one of the lesser-seen Duggar daughters in recent years. While most of the older Duggar children followed a well-documented path to marriage, think courtships filmed for TLC, engagement photos, and massive televised weddings, Johannah seems to have rewritten the script completely. Sources close to the Duggar circle claim that Johannah fell in love quietly, away from the spotlight, with a young man named Sam, a devout Christian from a conservative family. According to these insiders, the two had been in a low-key relationship for some time but kept things hidden from public view, and even from some members of the Duggar clan. What's shocking isn't just the secrecy, but that the alleged wedding has already happened. Whispers say that the couple exchanged vows in a small private ceremony, far away from the Duggars' sprawling Town-to-Town compound. No camera crews, no TLC special, no social media teasers. Just vows, rings, and a stunned reaction from the Duggar patriarch. Jim Bob, known for tight control over his children's courtships, reportedly didn't find out until after the wedding. One family insider says he was absolutely furious and felt betrayed. For a man who built his public image on family unity and traditional values, a daughter marrying outside of the Duggar-approved process could feel like a personal rejection of everything he stood for. Michelle Duggar, on the other hand, is said to be heartbroken but more understanding. She's reportedly been in contact with Johannah since the news broke and is attempting to mend the rift. According to sources, Michelle has even secretly met Sam and came away with a more favorable impression than expected. As for Sam himself, not much is known publicly yet. Described by some as quiet, serious, and deeply religious, he apparently met Johannah at a Christian homeschool conference last year. The two bonded over shared beliefs, love for ministry, and their desire to build a God-centered life. But while they may have found love, they also may have ignited a firestorm within the family. Older siblings are reportedly split in their reactions. Joy, Anna, and Austin are said to be supportive of Johannah's decision and believe she should be able to make choices for herself as an adult. Jinger, now living a more independent life in California, has reportedly reached out to congratulate her. But others, like Johannah and Jill, are allegedly in the dark, unsure what to believe and shocked by how fast everything has happened. Family friends are also raising questions. Why did Johannah choose secrecy over tradition? Was she trying to escape the Duggar spotlight or rebel against the rules that shaped her childhood? Or was this simply a young woman in love, choosing privacy in a family known for public drama? Fans, too, are divided. Some praise Johannah for forging her own path, while others express concern that the marriage was rushed and not properly supervised. Social media has erupted with speculation, theories, and opinions. Some even suggest this secret wedding could be a major turning point for the Duggar brand. If Johannah has indeed broken free from the family's expected norms, it raises huge questions about the future of the younger Duggar children. Is the Duggar dynasty unraveling from within? Will others follow in Johannah's footsteps? And what does this mean for Jim Bob's influence moving forward? Interestingly, the family has made no official statement yet. The Duggars' social media accounts have remained quiet. No wedding photos have surfaced. But eagle-eyed fans have noticed that Johannah hasn't been seen in recent family gatherings, and that Jim Bob's latest posts have taken on a notably somber, reflective tone. One recent post from Jim Bob quoted scripture about disappointment and faith being tested. Some fans believe it was a subtle reference to his daughter's decisions. Others think he's simply trying to process this bombshell privately. Whatever the truth, it's clear that something major has happened behind closed doors. This isn't the first time the Duggar family has faced internal strife or unexpected revelations. But the idea of a secret marriage, without Jim Bob's approval, strikes at the very heart of what the Duggars claim to represent. Courtship rules, parental oversight, family blessings, all of it seems to have been bypassed. Whether the story continues to unfold in private or explodes into the public eye remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure, Johannah's alleged wedding has changed the dynamic forever. If confirmed, this secret marriage could signal a generational shift, where the younger Duggar children are no longer content to live under the same rules that governed their older siblings' lives. Johannah's quiet rebellion may be just the beginning of a much larger Duggar transformation. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this developing story. Will the Duggars break their silence? Will Johannah speak out? And what will Jim Bob do now that control may be slipping from his grasp? This shocking twist may have just redefined the Duggar legacy forever. Katie Duggar, wife of Jedediah Duggar, has suddenly found herself at the center of a growing controversy, and fans are stunned. The young Duggar wife, typically seen as one of the quieter and less dramatic figures in the Duggar universe, is now being accused of promoting scam-like MLM products to her loyal online followers. Social media is lighting up, critics are speaking out, and even some Duggar fans are now questioning her judgment. It all started with a series of Instagram stories and posts that seemed innocent at first. Katie sharing her love for a line of wellness and beauty products. But it didn't take long for sleuthing fans to realize the brand she was promoting had all the hallmarks of a multi-level marketing scheme, complete with hefty starter kits, promised commissions, and unrealistic success stories. The backlash was immediate. Within hours, Reddit threads dedicated to the Duggar family began filling up with screenshots, user testimonials, and even stories from former MLM participants who claimed to have been misled by the same company. Some accused Katie of using her Duggar name and platform to manipulate young Christian moms into joining a pyramid-style business that mostly benefits those at the top. The criticism wasn't just coming from strangers online. Some longtime Duggar supporters expressed their deep disappointment, saying that Katie's actions felt like a betrayal of trust. One comment that gained traction read, "It's heartbreaking to see someone who preaches about living simply and serving others, turning around and encouraging women to dump hundreds of dollars into a false promise." Others pointed out the potential damage this could do to the Duggar brand, which is already struggling under the weight of past scandals. With Josh Duggar in prison, the TLC show canceled, and public trust at an all-time low, many believe the last thing the Duggar name needs is another money-driven controversy. So what is the company Katie is promoting? While she hasn't mentioned the MLM by name in every post, savvy fans quickly identified it as a company with a long list of consumer complaints and low success rates for participants. In fact, several independent reports show that over 99% of sellers in that company never earn a sustainable income, and most actually lose money.